Hello and welcome to the show. We start this week's FailRace episode on GTA 5. Now this is during a car chase, and I have to say the Rebel is going for a very brave strategy, trying to stop a truck. Yes, it is jumping across rooftops in the hope of managing to hit a truck, which amazingly they managed to hit. It is a great takeout. Unfortunately, as wonderful a time takeout as it was, the truck actually lands back on its wheels and gets going further away from the Rebel and everything. Yeah, it looks spectacular, wasn't as effective as you'd want. A Trailblazer on Wreckfest, finding out little cars, taking out big, well, armoured pickup trucks, can sometimes go quite badly for said pickup truck. That is, right around the tree. I mean, it is a strong vehicle. It got away with that one, but yeah, perfectly timed. I don't know if there's a killer bee or something along those lines into the door. Put it in the wrong place. Glitzy on Wreckfest learning the hard way that if you try and crowd an AI into the wall, well, sometimes you don't win. I mean, the AI was quite broken as well, but yeah, the spin tumble across the road in front of the pack was not what you wanted. Contrast up next on Horizon 4. Last week we saw a car on GTA do an amazing wall ride and actually maintain its speed. It turns out if you try a similar trick on Horizon, it doesn't quite work as well. Amazingly got the checkpoints somehow. I'm not quite sure how that managed that one, but yeah, not ideal. Sometimes, as Ivan finds out on a Euro Truck Simulator, a little too much understeer in the rain is going to cause some problems. Yeah, that's not what you needed, really. I think the truck, the actual cab might be off the... Oh, no, the back wheels are up in the air. I thought the cab was off the barrier and the trailer was stuck, but no. Just a little too much understeer, and that would be a problem. We're on to American Truck Simulator with cars. You see, trucks had some issues, and it turns out cars, yes, they can have some problems as well. I mean, these are mods, but a little bit too much on the old turning through there, just enough to upset the Skoda, tumbles over in front of the other vehicle, and, well, now we're all a little bit broken. Not what you want. Not what you want at all. We move next to Need for Speed 4 with Ivan the Terrified driving the McLaren F1. Gets things a little bit wrong, and that's definitely not how corners work. Manages to get itself kind of up on top of the snowbank and then drop back down again. You don't run wide. Definitely don't run wide through there. That is a horrible, nasty snowbank that is going to do mean things to your poor McLaren. Up next, we go to another Need for Speed game, on to Most Wanted, with Match Breakers, driving very high speeds during a race. When, well, things go a little bit awry. They carry too much speed. They try to stop from hitting the wall with the slow down time, but the physics doesn't know how to deal with this. So the momentum has to go somewhere, and that momentum goes into rolling the car over. Amazingly, no real time lost from all of that. Sippy Cup up next on Assetto Corsa is doing a spot of drifting, has got things wrong, and then makes things even worse by getting the car wedged in the pit lane. That's... nope. Not where you want your vehicle to be. Thankfully, does manage to get free. Would have been very easy for that to have remained completely wedged in there. She didn't get quite the turn in right. I was kind of battling the car, and yeah, trying to get out of the pit lane, and it did not work. Could have gone a lot worse. Could have gone an awful lot worse. Penguin on BeamNG Drive has got the Mustang mod and is travelling at quite high speeds, is maybe a little bit too fast, loses the back end and goes for a spin. However, it's the AI that is doing the dopey things. Yes, up ahead as the Mustang comes to a halt, having not hit anything, the AIs have got confused. I think they're trying to get onto the part, like the road above, maybe? Whatever it is, they've created a silly accident in the middle of the motorway. It's kind of a good thing the Mustang did spin, otherwise that's going to be an awful lot worse a crash, to be honest. Sticking with B, Orja is driving along when there's a huge tumble for the SBR4, and it's not a good place for a small shunt, this one. High speed tumble is rolling down a hill, goes a huge number of rolls from the car. I mean, the actual car itself is in relatively good shell has stayed intact, but it's a huge crash. And what caused it, I thought initially the car brushed the curb and that's what launched up into the air. It doesn't. As the car moves over, I presume they're making the left-hander up here. It doesn't touch the curb, it's a tree. The plant. The plant is strong enough to cause this. I mean, that's a very big crash. We've said the bushes are mean in GTA 5, most definitely, and they can be. But that might be the most vicious effect a bush has had on a car, full stop there. Still rolling, and comes to a halt. Yeah, don't mess with the bushes. They are very, very mean indeed. And finally, we have got a car fan on Automobilista. Now, note up ahead, there is a safety car has been called. I don't know what happened to cause it, but a safety car has come out, and, well, the miscommunication between the two AI cars ends up in a murdered, I think, V8 supercar in all of this. Not what you want. So this is on board the AI car up ahead. I guess the way they were programmed, coded, whatever, it wasn't interacting with the safety car. It's just on its normal line, and the safety car was going to take it, and that's just a gap that's, well, yeah, they're not going to work together. It's the dumbest crash of all time, really, that one. Well done, everybody involved. Yeah. Sometimes, occasionally you see safety cars causing trouble, not with Formula 1 games, but there we go. That is going to be it for this episode. As ever, if you have clips you'd like to submit to this series, you can via a Google form. There'll be a link to it in the description. All the rules and how it works can be found on there. That, though, is going to be it from me. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, a goodbye.